you will get the what? I don't know how to say that. It's a good one. Anyway, so the other thing, okay, so the past tense is what? It's what do we call these things? It's a verb, right? Yeah, to buy. Okay. Hello, and I am back. Hello, Wemwega. I am back with tenses. Okay, tenses are broad, so I'm going to like really touch on them. So tenses in Kikuyu, yeah, again they are really broad, because now we have to learn about my tenses, your tenses, and her or his tenses. But now the first thing I'll do, we learn past tenses, because we have 4 categories, and we have 4 categories for me, 4 categories for you, and 4 categories for the third person. So for the first person, okay, or let me now tell you the categories. The categories are for earlier today. Yeah, the first category is for earlier today. What did you do earlier today? The other one is, what did you do a few minutes ago? A few minutes ago. That is also a past tense in Kikuyu, or a few moments ago. And the third one is for yesterday. What did you do yesterday? And the fourth one is, what did you do a very long time ago? For example, last month. So again, we have for earlier today, the first category. The second one is for moments ago. The third one is for not a long time ago. That's for the The third one is yesterday's, yesterday's past tense. What did I do yesterday? And the other one is, what did I do a long time ago? So I'm going to give you a sentence, and so for the first person, which is me, I will give you one sentence, and then I'll tell you how I would say it if I am talking about earlier today, moments ago, yesterday, or a long time ago. I'll just do one or two. Yeah, 2 sentences are good. Okay, so the first sentence, I'm going to use a very simple one, and that is, I went to the shop. I went to the shop. So in English, that won't change, because I went to the shop. But in Kikuyu, I might ask, when did you go to the shop? Was it in the morning? Because, okay, now I'm recording this video at 3, yeah, at 3 p.m. So if you told me that you went to the shop, in Kikuyu, I might want to ask, did you go in the morning today? But me, okay, I'm talking about me, okay? So because it's the first person, so sorry if I have confused you. Okay, so so I went to the shop, obviously I'm talking about me. So did I go in the morning? Did I go at, if right now it's at 3, did I go at 1 or 2? And did I go yesterday? Did I go last month? Okay, so I went to the shop. Now for earlier today, I will say dire duka. So or you can just start with nie, which by the way we learned that nie is I or me. So nie dire duka, you can say that, nie dire duka. Okay, you can say nie dire duka. So remember, so to go is die, okay? But now when we were talking about earlier today, we say we add re and remove the a, so it's dire instead of die. So dire. Okay, so for that I can add dire duka rosine. I went to the shop in the morning. Dire duka rosine. So for a few moments ago, I will say dadie duka, and for that now we always specify that dadie duka, maybe I went to the shop a few minutes ago, so dadie duka is a few minutes ago. So you can say dadie duka dakika nini dhiru, you know, a few minutes ago. Dadie duka dakika nini dhiru. Okay, dadie duka. For yesterday, okay, I'm sure you will understand that when we do the other example, I hope. My past tense for yesterday now, for that sentence, I went to the shop, is dera dire duka. So you can either start with nie or not, because the moment you say dera, de, everyone knows, or da, everyone knows that you're talking about yourself. So dera dire. So you can say dera dire duka. Dera dire duka. Okay? Dera dire duka. So we add ra somewhere in between that sentence. Dera dire duka. So in fact, when you say dera dire, everyone knows, every Kikuyu will know that you are talking about yesterday. Okay? Now for a long time ago, we will say da dire duka. I went to the shop maybe last week. Say kyumya kihetoku da dire duka, like last week I went to the shop, da dire duka. Now for you to understand, now I'm going to have to give you another sentence, okay, that does not involve going. Yeah, so the next example that I'm going to give is I bought shoes. So again, I is nie. To buy is a verb. So to buy is kogora, to buy. So when we say I bought, now that you'll have to specify when did you buy the shoes, so that I can, or when did I buy the shoes, so that you can understand it better. Now again, I will start for earlier today. For example, in the morning, because again I'm recording this at 3 p.m. So in the morning I bought shoes. So I'll say gorire irato, or nie gorire irato. Okay, irato, by the way, is shoes. I forgot to tell you that shoes are known as irato in Kikuyu. So gorire irato. Now gorire, again you hear that the verb is ending with re. Okay, so we say dire duka, gorire irato, deire irio. Okay, deire, like I ate food, deire. So that the verb ends with re. So for moments ago, I will say dagora irato. So here there, it starts with da. Most of the time it starts with da. Dadie duka. Daria idio. Okay? Dadie duka, daria idio. Dagora irato. Yeah. So most of these verbs also will end with a, but now at this point we won't look at the end of the verb. We look at the beginning of it, because most of now them will start with da, or nde. Okay, so in Kikuyu, by the way, n is silent, or m, when you're putting it in front of another consonant. So for example, bebe, I will say, instead of saying bembe, then I say bebe, but you have to write it with m, because you cannot write it with just b, because now we'll have to read it as fe. Okay, so dagora irato, that, like dagora irato, you know, like I just came from the shop and I bought shoes, so dagora irato. So like dadie duka dagora irato. Okay, so that is a full sentence, dadie duka dagora irato, because we just talked about going to the shop. Now for yesterday, we said that you put r somewhere, right? So you'll say dera, and before I forget, you always start with de, dera. Okay, dera dire. So we said that dera dire or dera dire. Okay, so you start dera, okay, or dire, depending on the verb. But most of these verbs will be like dera. So you can say dera gorire irato. Also, they also end with re, but we have to pay more attention to the first one, dera dire, dera gorire irato. So you can say ira, which is yesterday, dera gorire irato. Okay, now the next one, which is now the past tense for a long time ago, I will say dagorire. Okay, dagorire irato, dagorire iratu. So you can say mwaka muthiru, like last year I bought shoes. So ndagurire iratu. Okay, so ndagurire iratu, ndathire gwa soso, so a long time ago. Yeah, so that's it for this part. So this is the first person's past tense. I will teach you the second person's, which is you, where I will teach you the past tense for you and also the past tense for him or her. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please share. I'm sure there are people who genuinely want to learn Kikuyu, but they don't have the chance, and I'm here to do it for free. Okay, so you can share. I hope you've also learned if you didn't know all these things. See you next time. Tigwa wega.